My name is Sevaria Hendrix, a hairstylist from South Carolina, and worked my way to New York. I basically worked all over the world. I'm originally from South Carolina, and my mother said when I was a little girl, my aunt had a salon. I used to cry not to leave. So it was just in me. I always like to play with things and make things beautiful, or make it, tear it down and build it up again. I started at Henri Bendel's, and when Geraldine Stutz, she was the president at that time, and when she was getting ready to fold up, I went to Europe. Paul Mitchell, the original Paul Mitchell, taught me haircutting. And when I first started cutting hair and cut myself and was blood, and I didn't stop, and he said, "Oh, you're gonna be good. You didn't even look at your hand." Diana Carroll brought Howard to me at Bendel's, and we clicked right there, and we've been together ever since. Howard and I have been together about 30 years, 35 years. It was more like an international shop. All type, entertainers, dancer, basic black, I'm black, but mixed color and all. And being at Bendel's, I had a lot of hair that I did to make it straight. You know, people with wavy hair, you know, white women, Spanish women that wanted their hair different, their texture different. I basically never was just in a black salon, but it's a different because with me, a lot of people knew the things I did and where I've been, but I was no different. So I think it's about how you make a person feel. I think that's important. And it's about their hair. I love the West Side. You know, when I first came to New York, I was on the East Side, but the West Side is like artists, people show love, they are entertainers, you know, everybody's trying to, it's a different world, you know, and all. So my first apartment was on 81st and Broadway. Now I'm on 96th and Broadway. I'm still my same apartment for 42 years. So with me traveling back and forth, I could have lived other places, but it's nothing like the West Side. The best part of working at Harrow, he was the boss. Family, he was really a dad. We clicked. He was like my father. You know, he was really like my father. So I went with him toe to toe because a lot of things I knew he knew. So we kind of put it together so it really worked, because he was one of the first black to be on television with Diana Carroll. I was the first black to open the door at Henri Bendel's, which was the top store of the world. So, you know, but we really came together in this medal it out. So it wasn't competition or anything, because everybody knew about Harold through Harry Belafonte. You know, he was with him for 60 years all over the world. People knew about me, you know, with the entertainers, the dancers, Virginia Johnson, all the professional people came to Harold. Harold was the landmark of the entertainers, and, you know, in the business and making you feel good and start, you know, a place to start. He was here for 42 years. And that's, you know, up until he died. I had my international license. As a matter of fact, I was on my way to Europe when Harold passed over, and he left in this will for me to take over. Like some of the dryers out there with the dryer area are some of the original dryers that Madam C.J. Walker used. It doesn't matter the texture of the hair, just for you to feel good about you and having somebody that care. I think that's very important, because you're touching their heads. You know, you're touching them. They touch you, so you know, you have to know how to separate it and just keep rocking and rolling, as my mother said. Yeah, they always special. They always special. So one of the ones that touched me, maybe because I felt like I wasn't with her when she went over on the other side, Irene Carroll, that did Fame. I started doing her as a little girl. But they all was special. Grace Brumbury, Dinah Care Share. I put condition on her hair. Liz Taylor. So they all loved me. I was like their little angel from the South, little country girl. The key is just being disciplined. First, you have to know who you are and realize you attract what you are. So you have to look at yourself before you take it out on somebody else, So it's all about you. I feel it's all about you. I never let Harold go. I would travel and do clients. I was on the road a lot with people, but I would always come back home. Even my clients that's here, I would go, but I would come back to do their relaxers. But I never lost my identity, and I think that's important too. I have some of the same clients for 40, 50 years even now, telling me, whatever you do, you're going to always do my hair. So, you have that special touch. This will always be part of me. Wherever I'm at in the world, this would always be part of me. I would always come back and forth, whatever. I might get married again, who knows, But Harold is in my heart. He's in my heart. I remember what he taught me, and that was to keep the doors open, always hold your head up, and make everybody feel that they're special. He was a special kind of a guy. I left home at 16 years old for college, and then I realized I didn't like college. And I went to a school in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I was the first Black to go there. And after that, I just went to the top. I never let nothing frighten me. I always knew what I wanted, and I worked for it. This is what I enjoy doing, touching people's lives and all. It doesn't matter what you have or don't have. It's the key to show you love. Love is the key. Yes. Yeah. Bravo.